Hello, I'm going to show you right now how to actually color correct this photo. So right here, looking at an older picture. I'm also going to actually go through and actually, correct a lot of this little imperfections here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to select this background right here, and we're going to go to Layer, New, Layer V Copy. Shortcut for that is Command J on the Mac. Okay, so layer, new layer via copy. So now we have this background copy, and we're going to work with that right now. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to image and go to adjustments and then go to match color. So right there, image, adjustments, match color. And when we go here, we're going to change the luminance here. You can use this slider or you can just type it in here. We're going to bring this luminance up to 150. And then we're going to change the color intensity to 135. This is going to boost the color up. And then right here, you're going to see neutralize. That's very important. When you neutralize that, you see what's happening to that image. It's actually going to try to color correct everything. And it took out a lot of that orange cast. Okay. So now we're going to go to OK. So the luminance is really making it more bright. The color intensity is just really like a saturation. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all over this photo, and I'm going to go Command plus, and I'm going to take the spot healing tool, and I'm going to just start to correct all of the imperfections. So look for the spot healing tool, and actually, I think it's pretty good size. I have it for 16. You can change it. And we're just going to try to get some of it, okay? And I'm going to actually use it in some spots where it's really iffy. I'm just going to actually click it. And if I see a long hair and nothing else is near it, then I'm going to actually paint it. So do this all over. Actually, I didn't like that too. That one's a little trickier there. So I'm not going to get right there. See this little hair, since nothing is around it, it's going to pick up. And then let's go and look at the, let's make the hardness at 100% is good. And so it's doing a pretty good job. And I have it set to content aware. So just go throughout the whole thing, see if there's any kind of little imperfections, like here's a hair, gonna go like that. Gonna go like that. And see if you can correct some of it. This is what's going to happen sometimes if you scanning an image and there's little hairs on it. Right now, there's scanners that have something that uses infrared technology, I think, and different scanners will actually have something to remove a lot of the dust and hair. But this is how you're going to get like a really good sharp image if you don't use any of that dust removal. Dust removal, whenever you're using it, makes the image a little bit less sharp. So I'm just going over every dot here, every little hair, cleaning it up. You can have fun. It's kind of relaxing. So just go over everything. And I'm using the space bar. So when I want to move it and I'm zoomed in, I hold down the space bar and then I can use my mouse to just move it like that. Okay. I'm just going over the whole image real quickly. Just move this over here like that. Let's see, just going over it real quick. And this is what you want to do to make this look nice and clean. Just clicking off every dot I come across there. Every hair. And this is important to get a really good clean shot. If you don't do this, it's not going to look nice. And so then when you got everything, when you think you've gone over it, it looks really good. You got most of the hairs and dots that you can see that are apparent. If it's really soft, it's not important, right? But some of these are very noticeable. Let's go. I'm looking over the whole image, just bringing it from edge to edge, looking at it, see if there's anything that's really noticeable. Oh, I missed a section over here. So I'm going to hit all these little pieces of dirt. There's also a new tool, and I'll use that in another one. And I played around with it and with some success. So right now, though, this is how you do it manually. Looks pretty good. I got most of it. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go Command 0, and that will bring it back out. It looks way better, much, much better. So then what I would do is I would save this image, File, Save a Copy, and I'm going to put right up in here, I'm going to say my name, which is Matt, but I like to put Mr. Cameron. There we go. Put your name on that. I'm going to change this to a JPEG, depending on what you want to do. If you want to keep all those layers, you can, but if you don't need all the layers, you can save it as JPEG. I don't need all these layers. It's just once and all saved. Otherwise, if you want all those layers, save it as a Photoshop file. There you go. That's how you can correct the color as well as clean up that photo.